And welcome back, everyone! It's Savage Sasquatch, and we are playing Dark Souls on the Xbox One via backwards compatibility. So, I have, in the last two episodes, we defeated Seath the Scaleless, and we... Whoa, what does this say? Try jumping off. You try jumping off, buddy. That's not a good idea, I don't think. I'm not going to try it. Anyway, we defeated Seath the Scaleless, as I was saying, and then we also spent some time upgrading weapons. You know, we've leveled our strength up to 40, and oddly, the weapon that I got up to 40 is to use isn't very good. That being said, we were still using a Drake Sword, which is fine. It still does some damage, especially when you wield it two-handed. It definitely took out Seath in short order, but there are weapons that are much more powerful. And so we wanted to kind of get a little bit of an edge, and so we upgraded the, what is it, the Bell Gargoyle, not the Bell Gargoyle, the Gargoyle's Halberd, and we got that to a +10, and then we made it a lightning weapon, and it's now a lightning +2. We accidentally just hopped off here, and
what weapons?
I want to try purchasing items. This guy really doesn't have a whole lot that we need. We're just going to go up the hill rather than hitting B and accidentally backing off the cliff again. So, we have been unable to progress. We have two areas that we've got to go, and right now I need very specific items for both of them. One is the Tomb of the Giants, and one is this New Londo Runes. New Londo Runes I have to have, I guess, an occult weapon or something. I can't remember exactly what the wording is, but I have to have a weapon that can hit the ghosts. And you're typically not going to carry many of those weapons around, so, you know, that's unfortunate. So let me see here. The other thing that we need to go to the Tomb of the Giants, and we need a light, and we don't have a light. So let me see though. Now we do have two transient curses, and we need to find where we can buy more of those. I have an idea of who might have some of those. It might be that vendor up here in the Firelink Shrine. And we'll fast forward to when we find transient curses. And does she have a transient curse? She does. Oh my gosh, they're 4,000 apiece. I have no idea how many of these I need. We're going to go ahead and blow the rest of our money on them just because I don't know where else we're going to find them, and we want to make sure we have enough. Alright, so we're going to push across the bridge here, and once we get across, we are going to use our transient curse. We bought 2 more, so we have 4 now, but we got to be really careful because, you know, we only have 4 and they cost 4 grand a piece. It's not that that's not farmable, it's just a pain. That's right. And it's really nice that we get all this range on these ghosties. So, but this does mean we need to explore quickly. We need to not fall off the edge and waste our transient curse. That being said, I have no idea where we're going. Thankfully, we have enough brightness on the screen to kind of help us see where the edges of this are. I'm sure he's got an item for us. 2 transient curses. That's awesome. Absolutely stinking awesome. Alright. Now I see an item straight out there. Okay, so we can make our way along a narrow walkway right here. And we want to... Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a Firekeeper soul. I can't believe that we navigated that successfully. That is a horrible, horrible trap. Meant to lure you to your death, but it gives you, thankfully, a reward that's well worth it. I've got bright light in my background, and I really need to get a curtain for this. A window. Despite the blinds, it's still bright light coming through, and it makes it so I have to squint while I'm playing this. Which is maybe amusing, but it's not ideal. I don't know how long that transient curse allows us to be able to interact with ghosts. You know, thankfully these ghosts, as long as you can interact with them, are pushovers. You don't want them to grab onto you or anything like really terrible like that, but I'm trying to remember the first time I came here, if I just like tried sprinting around and getting past them. I just don't remember. Alright, you gotta die. I want that item. 2 more transient curses. Okay, we can't pull that lever and have anything happen. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta see if we can get a strong attack off because we're surrounded. That is pretty good. Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to take a second flask. I didn't need that much. That being said, these guys really do pop up in ambush. Pretty good. You know, one of the options that you have if you don't want to mess with transient curses and have to worry about their timer running out, you have the we have the cursed Great Sword of Sif. I didn't even get to see what that was because I saw the ghost in the middle of it. That's evil. It was some kind of dagger. We'll look a little bit. It'll be right at the top of our weapons list. I guess that little aura thing popping out of me means that I can interact with the ghosts, though. I'm not 100% on that, but... Alright. I don't know what that screaming means. It can't be good, though. 2 more transient curses. So maybe we didn't have to dump 8,000 on those transient curses after all. I don't know why that one screamed. Oh. Now this might very well be another trap. But back here we have... I mean, I'm sure that there's going to be a guy who pops out somewhere. Well, I'm not sure how we get over there. Alright. I think we just lost our transient curse, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think there's any reason to go land down there. What is that light? Like that door underneath the water there. It's creepy as crap. And where are we now? I would love to find a bonfire somewhere nearby. That would be neat. Alright, let's get out of here, because that guy up there wants a piece of us. You know what? I'm pretty sure we don't have the curse on. Yep, we did not. Now, these guys really aren't too tough. If you found transient curses early on, nothing saying that, not that it would be easy, but nothing to say that you couldn't push through some of this stuff. Alright, let's get back to our flask so we don't try to drink and burn a 4,000 gold or 4,000 soul curse. Oh no. There goes at least 4,000 down the tubes. Don't walk off of bridges onto narrow ledges. That's a dumb idea. Ah, here's a ladder. That's what we missed last time. The ladder. Now, don't we feel awfully silly? Maybe. Just a tad. Not much. I bet you I'm going all over here for nothing. But still, it's always worth checking an area out. Sorry for the shaky camera right here. I just don't want to walk off the edge and have to do this again. Alright, I imagine that my first transient curse is going to wear off soon. Thankfully, one of the guys I beat a little earlier dropped 2 more, so we're actually ahead in the game on transient curses. Oh boy. Thankfully, that's always one mean hit. We need to regroup badly. And my curse just wore off. So it's time for a new one. Anything over this way? Nope. Just ghosts that can hit me through the floor. Fine. We'll do this out here if we gotta do it. Those ghosts are painful. Thankfully, these Estus Flask +3 are now really starting to heal a lot, and we are going to get +4 soon. Yeah, it's a good healthy chunk. Okay. For these guys, it's all about strength in numbers. I want to hit this thing. It's ridiculous that they can be in the wall and I can't hit them. Ridiculous. And I'm not trying to cast Harry Potter spells. Soul of a Proud Knight. You know what? This thing can come find me if it wants to. I'm not standing there and taking some hits while it decides where it's going to come at me from. It's a good hit. I want to stop. I want to stop losing so much health here. I don't know if down or up is the right path here. Though there's definitely some stuff over here. We'll go ahead and take a look at this. Large soul. I'm guessing that's going to be the primary means for us leveling up in this area, just because it's so rife with lack of opportunity. I almost fell off because the camera just jiggled. Alright, I am back after a slight delay there. We got a call from work. This is really extensive, whatever this is over here. That's probably the more of the final destination. I'm guessing these are side areas to flesh out, so... Oh, I'm all turned around. Oh, okay, we already went down, and we had also seen a ladder to go up. That's right. Now there's... Oh, boy. That's right, and when you go AFK, your transient curse wears off. The Curse Bite Ring. We'll take a look at that next time we've got a free moment, but for now, transient curses are a burnin'. And we want to get this fully fleshed out and explored while we have... Oh, I'm all turned around. Oh yeah, straight through here is the ladder. I can't believe we haven't hit a... Oh, we haven't hit a bonfire yet, and maybe that's what we're going to find here, hopefully. Well, here's a nice looking chap.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for good. You have the Lord Vessel.
That I do.
Very impressive. I know exactly
Yes, it is.
what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key. The four kings slumber. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgate. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the abyss may prove surmountable.
Okay. Well, the guy...
Hello. The key to the sealed.
Let's see. He can break curses. We can purchase items. He sells transient curses for 1,000. This guy's got the bargain on him. If only I had known. Oh, well. And he's got a magic here called Resist Curse. Sounds useful. Alright, let's talk.
Londo was sacrificed. Mark my words. The dark wraiths are the enemies of man, and any living thing that has a soul. They were never meant to roam again.
So this whole realm was sacrificed to keep those at bay.
New Londo was Mark.
So he can break a curse. It's kind of a pain of a place to come to if you're cursed, with half health, with all those ghosts about. But at least we have a cheap source of transient curses. 1,000 a pop is really pretty reasonable. This feels like there's got to be some kind of trap on the way out there. One humanity. Alright, we managed to make our way onto the roof here. We'll find whatever this item is here. Rare Ring of Sacrifice. Plenty of windows looking in, none of them that I feel like I need to go to. And we'll just drop right back down here safely-ish. Please let me hit a bonfire soon. We'll try up first. Huh, a composite bow. Well, up gave us a bow. What will down give us? And again, the thing doesn't move. Okay, so this is the key to the seal. Oh. So this is going to open the gates, which might let the flood out? I'm not 100% certain about that, or does that let more water in? No, it lets the water out. Well, that alone right there is massive. It's going to open up a whole new area. Oh my gosh, that's the Valley of the Drakes. Well, I'll be. Does this come up now? Indeed it does. And I bet you the other elevator that's closer to the edge also does. But before we go out here, I do just want to look around. That looks like it's probably pretty far down. You might survive a drop, you might not. I'm not going to risk it. And down the elevator we go. Curious, will we still hit ghosts? Will we still need transient curse? I knew that door in the Valley of the Drakes was important. I just didn't realize. Wow, that's a lot of bodies. So they like mass killed people to stop the dark raids. Like, this is... Hey, I saw you. I guess that's a dark wraith. That's my takeaway from this. See, I like this halberd because I can keep my range and keep a safe, healthy distance on whatever these guys can do. It's good. Alright. So I have no idea where he came from. I was looking at the mass amounts of death that occurred here. I think I'm really starting to enjoy, like, learning and understanding that there's, like, a lore and a story behind this whole world of Dark Souls. I've always enjoyed the game and enjoyed the big open world, but I don't think it's always been clear to me the bigger picture. But, you know, this is my second time through, so... Sorry, I'm a little jumpy now that I know that there are those dark wraiths about. Every time something flits across the back of my screen, I'm thinking it's that. Alright, we got another dark wraith. And it only takes 3 hits to dispatch those guys, which is one of the ways I know that, man, I made the right decision in upgrading my weapon here. And it could be they just have low resistances, but regardless, this weapon is good. Dark Wraith over there. Here comes another surprise friend. Alright, we get rid of one just in time for another. Man, with the halberd, the reach of the halberd is incredible. And since the first... Oh, a Titanite chunk. That's actually really important. And since the... What's happening here? I feel like a giant ball of snot is creeping up on me. Wow, really? I'm not okay with this. Not staying in front of... I've heard of sword swallowers, but... don't know what the crap this thing is. Man, 891 on 3 hits. It's incredible. I've been playing Dark Souls on hard mode all of my days, basically, is what I've just kind of discovered. Okay, we got some water here. I'm not going down in the water until I know what else is on dry land, because water's bad as far as dying in more than 2 inches of it. Gotta be really careful. I don't want to get cornered in one of these stalls by that guy. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out of health. I don't know how that happened. See, I can fully just get out of the way of his attacks. Yay, halberd. Okay, there's a humanity. Okay, now, this right here, this looks like it goes up. I want to see if this opens up a shortcut for me somewhere. Indeed, this is the place where we originally ran across. Okay. Very good. Very good. So if that goes there... Oh goodness, where does this go? I mean, it similarly goes up, but not as far. But I see items, and items are good. Okay, a soul of a brave warrior. Oh, this is the item I couldn't figure out how to get to earlier. I don't think there's going to be anything else up here. But we will still check it out and all the same. Oh wow, this is that area we were just in down below. That all just happens right here. Should have just taken the stairs, but good to see I'm in the right company as other people are walking around with halberds, and now I understand what all the fuss is about. Somebody says, here! The funny thing is those dark raids were incredibly difficult on my first playthrough when I was playing a caster, because they would just put up that shield and I had to like try to find ways to cast on them or get openings and or go melee, which wasn't my strong suit. It's funny, he kicks and I still do that. Well, alright guys. Large soul of a proud knight. We still are struggling to find... Oh gosh. Wait, can we actually go out on that? Because that's messed up. No, we can't. I don't think we can get to that right now unless that... Oh, it's a secret wall. Yep. With a dark wraith. Oh! We gotta be careful, we're on our last flask. Last flask, here it goes. So we're gonna head over there, we're gonna see what this chest is all about. We'll try attacking it. I'm mostly satisfied that it's not a creature that's gonna try to eat me. A Titanite chunk, again, always useful. Alright. We'll go get that one item over there. And then we'll go check out what the item on the stairs might be. Cracked red eye orbs. There comes a dark wraith up yonder stair. I don't think I'll ever try to get close enough to get grabbed by that if I can avoid it. Alright guys, well, we're going at this for quite a while. I don't want this to get too much longer than it is, so we'll pick up right back here for our next episode. Hope you're enjoying it. Would love to see a thumbs up or hear from you in the comments. If you do, we'll get back to you. We don't get that many comments, so we usually answer them pretty quick if they're legit. And last of all, please subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep plenty more action coming your way. Until next time, this is Savage Sasquatch for GamingReportCard.com, and I am out of here.